other light work and psychic mediums in different time eras from centuries ago, including mystics, have discovered this, but I think this method has been lost for centuries. Hey folks, Ethan here, also known as the Valid Transcends Aligner. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys seen me before, welcome back. If you guys are new, welcome. I'm going to be talking about the forgotten method of spiritual cleansing with sage and Palo Santo. Now, there are a couple of spiritual cleansing methods that have existed for quite a long time. The one common one that we all know is the sage Palo Santo, which is burning it and allowing the smoke to spread all around the house. And same thing for the Palo Santo, to do the same thing, and that's how you can cleanse out all negative energies and negative spirits out of your house, and allowing the Palo Santo to replace the energy space with positive energy. The other thing that is an old cleansing method is by praying for angels or other spiritual beings of light to help you out. Which these are old traditions, but there's one method that's completely forgotten, and I've recently discovered this method, and I'm pretty sure that this method has existed before, and I believe it has been done before, but I haven't heard anyone talk about this method. The method I'm going to be talking about is with Sage and Palo Santo, but this method is a little bit different this time. Now, you guys might be familiar with that. Sage can clear out negative energies, and Palo Santo can fill up the all the empty energy spaces in your house with positive energy. But there's actually a lot more on what's going on. It turns out that you can actually burn sage and Palo Santo, and you can actually gain the power that is from the material that is burning off. And you guys might be wondering, wait, what are you talking about? Like, what am I going on about? So the thing is that it can do a lot more than just spreading energies around you. You can actually gain the power from the material itself. So, how should I say this? When you are doing it on yourself, you can actually gain the power from it, but you can also do a different method of cleansing that you don't have to spread all around for your house, which is the smoke I'm talking about. And this other method is a little bit kind of tricky because not many others are great with this, and this requires a lot of concentration to do. And I did explain this in my other video, which was my haunted case, but I'm going to explain just a little bit more in depth about what I'm talking about. And I will leave a link down below about that video if you guys are curious about my haunted case and the new discovery that I've kind of experienced myself. Anyway, the other cleansing method is by doing, a lot of psychic mediums call it like remote viewing, but I would call this, in my term, astral partial projection. I think that's how I call it in my own terms. So in order to do it though, you have to meditate and charge your own soul for a bit, and then you can actually envision yourself going out of your body. Now, astral projection is a little bit complicated, but you have to envision yourself coming out of your own body, but you're actually not coming out of your body entirely. You are projecting your soul, like kind of projecting your own view, like your own consciousness out. That's basically what I'm talking about. And while you are doing it, it it's gonna be a little tricky because you have to make sure you maintain focus, and you can have your eyes a little bit too if you need to open your eyes a little bit and then close them back up. You won't lose the concentration for this part. And then you can try to do this particular cleansing method, which is try to envision your own divine magic while you're doing this. And this is extremely heavy concentration, like to get the hang of this. So you have to envision your own beautiful magic and then try to imagine all these magical particles cleansing out all these negative energies you can think of. And you can just envision all these negative energies being cleared out of your room, and including your entire house space. That's pretty much how I do my cleansing. But a lot of psychic mediums say that you do have to have your windows open if you want to get all these negative energies out, or get the front door or back door open to clear all the negative energies out to escape. But in this method, you don't have to do that. And you might be wondering, how do I get them out? Because they'll be trapped. Not exactly. So in order to get these negative energies out of your home space, this is going to be a little bit questionable, but it'll make sense. You have to create these magical portals where you want the energy to escape, and I do a few portals, so one in my bedroom, and then kind of like, I always put portals in doorway frames so that way it can bypass the physical material itself, and I can easily expel all the negative energies outside. And the other additional thing is that you can imagine energy vortex portals, kind of imagine like a black hole, but you're making an energy vortex that'll suck up all the negative energies and pretty much eject all the negative energies out. Now, that might sound a lot to take in, but I promise you guys, when you guys do this though, it'll be worth your time instead of trying to burn a lot of the smoke in your house and then allowing people to inhale it, which it's pretty bad to inhale smoke. But yeah, it's like I said, it is a lot to process though, but now once you believe that you have gotten enough negative energies to clear out, you don't want to leave the portals open, because if new negative spirits somehow find you in your space, they can easily use their own power to use the portals against you. So right after you finish your cleansing, you want to close them. So however many portals you open, make sure you envision those portals closed, and after that, everything will be fine. So just be sure to have these portals closed so you guys don't have additional problems, and it'll be a lot harder for you to take care of. Now, can Sage and Palo Santo be used for something else? Um, it definitely can be. Now, it can be used for clearing out negative energies from, if you're mystics, you ladies can use it on your altars or any witchcraft stations, whatever you have. I don't know what you ladies have, but it can definitely work. And for Palo Santo, Palo Santo is just awesome on boosting your own magical spells. So to any mystics I'm speaking out to, you ladies can boost your own magic even further. Now, you don't have to do like an entire stick of Palo Santo. You guys don't have to do that much to burn out. In fact, the thing I discovered recently when I was testing this, for the sage, you can burn maybe a small amount because it's depending on the size, though you guys don't have to burn the entire thing. You guys can burn like maybe a quarter of it or probably halfway, but I'm thinking a quarter might be enough. And for Palo Santo, the pieces of wood you have, like that small amount of wood that you have in that stick, it does have a lot of spiritual energy in it. And you guys might be wondering, how does that have a lot of energy? Well, it's kind of hard to describe because you're gonna have to feel it yourself. And I know that if you guys have families that are against this stuff, it might be a little tricky for you guys to test it out yourself. So, like burning this, like maybe a quarter of a Palo Santo wood piece is still a lot to use up. So what I'm saying is that, like burning that much, contains a lot of energy within it. And you could burn a little bit more, maybe halfway for the stick, and that's still a lot of energy. So don't underestimate the power of sage and Palo Santo. Don't underestimate it. So hopefully this was very enlightening to you guys. I know this was a lot of information to give out though, and hopefully I explained things properly enough. I might have left some other things out, but maybe in the future I'll give out some more information about the stuff. But I think so far this is the best I can give out. The last thing I want to point out is that this particular method of cleansing that I'm doing though, this method has existed for an extremely long time, and it existed right before Christianity. And that might sound questionable, but I'm telling you this right now, sage and Palo Santo have existed an extremely long time, and I'm thinking that maybe other light workers and psychic mediums in different time eras from centuries ago, including mystics, have discovered this, but I think this method has been lost for centuries. So hopefully this was very helpful, and if you guys have found this video very helpful, please leave a like down below and comment down what you guys think about this video. Anyway, love my light to all of you guys, and as always, stay strong out there. I'll see you guys next time.